These are the poplar trees at the back of Old Manor Court, now known as Manor Apartments. These poplar trees used to be my world. I used to look out from my flat onto this world, and the trees in front of my window. The trees I shared, the view I shared with Stephen Spender until his death in 1995. This is a world that for me has gone forever. This is the reality on the ground. This morning has been relatively okay. 15 vehicles is actually normal instead of the 19 that can get squeezed in here. It's not been too bad. Maybe I'm getting used to the noise after so long, 7 months. They're not a bad lot. Sometimes I look at my cats through the window. I don't blame the builders. The person I blame is Bruce Ritchie and his latest plans are a monstrosity. There's no way I'm going away. Absolutely none. No way. No reason to go away. There's an audience on YouTube. Stanners not included in the 15 vehicles. Stanner are repairing the goods lift, which is not working. Tenants having to wait for the passenger lift with their shopping, one of whom shouldn't be carrying any shopping at all. What can I say this morning? I got up to the absolute knowledge. There's our mountaineer abseiler slowly making his way down the block. I think there are 2 of them now. I think they fund their expeditions through their work on building sites, and good luck to them. I got up this morning with the absolute knowledge that I'm here, between these 2 trees, on my own, completely alone, indefinitely. I'm not going away. I don't have a home to go back to, apart from Saturday afternoon and Sunday. That's all there is left of my home. And when this falls, this site falls, in 6 weeks, this Friday, another site will open to build the Muse, the duplex, excavate the light wells for the duplex and the Muse, 2 Muse houses. And let's not forget the stacker. Or let's not forget Bruce's card, last card, the car stacker. As far as opposition goes, it may be down to me. This is too big and too long for most people here to even get their minds round. But I'm just getting started. I'm not going to go away, Brucey boy. I'm here for as long as you are. And when you go away, I'll go away. I'll go back into my home and back to the life that I had before you started your latest caper. The plans you submitted last week will bury me alive, and you know full well they will. Oh, what a slip of the pen to keep included in the plans, those plans, the duplex, a double duplex. One of those duplexes involved my flat, as though I didn't live there anymore. Leading one tenant to say, now I see it, now I see what's going on. He's wanted you out for so long. Well, I'm not out, Brucey, and I survived my bowel rupture, and I'm here to fight for a 60 degree decibel level in London. You started that campaign, Bruce, but I'll finish it. I promise you that one. It's become quite an interesting stretch of road, with 7,300 YouTube viewings and rising, and raids on Blenheim Road. It's becoming quite an excitable stretch of road. That wonderful hidden YouTube audience might also be sometimes listening to my poetry. Yes, Bruce, I'm going to write about you. It's the only thing I can do now. You'll regret taking me on. You'll regret taking me on. You won't make much money out of your car stackers and your mews and your duplexes when I'm done out here. And I've heard that I might be in line for some damages. You'll be the one that's paying out those damages. You destroyed my life in that flat. My poetry too. But I'm not going to go away. These are the old workers that Bruce Ritchie used to employ, that I suffered so much under. We had these people every day. Every day. They did the original enforcement. They did the original renovation. Way back in 2006. Can't have been much good. It had to be done all over again. In 2010 and this year in 2011. Back then they renovated it down to the core again, slab drilled it down to the core. I was beside myself with fear, with the noise. In those days, I thought there was still hope of a home here. My home is outside this block. That place where I stand, in opposition to people like Bruce Ritchie. We'll walk along this path now. This is where the police raid was last week. Never found out what it was about. We never will. But it took place, and I heard that the police stretched all the way down to St John's Wood, Chew. What it was about, I don't know. The police have been about frequently recently, when I come to think. And we'll never know what that was about. This is where I campaign. At this corner, there's a pizza parlour. It's where the post office used to be. And across there is residential land. Who came in 2006. And the quote was from one of their reps, "We're going to colonise this area of St John's Wood." Colonise. We didn't need to be colonised. We didn't need you, Bruce Ritchie. This is where the raid took place last Thursday and last Friday. Last Thursday. It's residential land, the seat of all my woes at the moment. And Bruce Ritchie further down, maybe at Shady's Lodge, maybe not. I don't know. But 39 Circus Road may well be his address. At this moment I don't know. And there's nothing I can do about placarding until I find out if that is Bruce Ritchie's address. When I do find out, I will be placarding. In the meantime, between the folding of one site and the beginning of another. You won't bury me alive, Brucey. 2 property developers in St John's Wood in the last 2 years have ended their lives. It's so cutthroat in St John's Wood. It's difficult for the property developers, as well as the people caught up in it. But you don't seem to have any difficulties. You don't seem to have any difficulties at all. You've got money to burn, as you always have had. Where does it come from? The banks can't be lending you all that money. Where's it coming from? Royal Bank of Scotland lending you money for a car stacker. You can't make much money out of that. You've always seemed to have more money than any other property developer in London. I wonder why. A meteoric rise from being a sales rep at 18. Poor Brucey. Didn't have much up there, did you? All you could do was make money. You can't take it with you. And you can't leave it behind. This is the world that's been taken away from me. The wonderful trees. The renovation that began in June 2006 with poor Mrs. Byrne calling down to me, "I'm with you, Brenda. I'm with you." I wonder how many more people are with me. Not many. I don't think the lady through the fence, the very doughty lady and her husband, will be able to be bought and sold by Bruce Ritchie. He can't wine and dine them. And there's not many people are going to behave so treacherously as to say it's okay by them. Plans that will bury one of their neighbours alive. They're the poplar trees. That's my world, which has disappeared. And my new home at the front of this block, with a long-term life goal of a 60 decibel limit for London. We're in this together, Brucey boy. We're in this together.